Welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. NBA Inside Drive 2004 we're playing. I just noticed on the bottom right side I gotta update the cover, but this is You Choose Your Team Fantasy Draft Series. And I was reviewing what I did in the past on the NBA Inside Drive 2003, and I actually did it in two parts because the way this game does it is the playoffs, the least you could do is a 1-3-3-3 as far as the rounds. So you have to play at least 2 games in the championship. What's up, Riley? And there's Riley, our top scout. I gave Riley the top scout of the last draft because he picked Sean Bradley on the draft that got reset, and he was looking like he was going to be promising. And then Sprewell ended up being the second best player on that team as far as the points per game, which I didn't really see happening. And then we did have Kobe. He was the best player on the team, but you know, that pick was made by Adam, but he really didn't truly have the first pick. It was just like a consensus pick. So yeah, so Riley is the top scout here. And we're going to draft the team, see who shows up. Matinee special. So now that I saw that I have broken these up into parts before, maybe we could do some Madden ones again where we just do the draft by itself and then do the game and sim as a separate video. We'll split it in two, make them about an hour and a half each. So we're going to do Supersonics. Game settings, we're playing on All-Star, 5 minutes. So I noticed in 2003, it lets you pick the simulation quarter time, which it didn't let you do in 2002. So that's why the stats are a little skewed on NBA Inside Drive 2002, because it's basically simming the games at 5 minutes. So we're going to do 12, and then as I said, the 1-3-3-3 in the playoff length is as low as you can go. Fantasy draft, yes. The Supersonics do need a comeback. So we're just drinking a sparkling water. My daughter here, Ivy, still got some pinkish eyes, so there's not really much I could do with her. She's just over here watching some Cocomelon. So we'll see who else shows up for this matinee draft. And it could be a quick draft if it's just me and Riley here. Let's begin the draft. And in this one, you see the picks going. We got the 10th pick of the draft. And Riley's going to have the pick, the first pick. Which that's the way it works anyways. If you're the top GM and you show up, you get the first pick. Top scout gets second pick, but Riley's here first anyways. So how's it going, Eli the Wolf? You'll have second pick. All right. So this is who we got left. We got a bunch of stars. Riley, let me know who you want to pick. Remember, keep it reasonable. We want to pick someone who's at least in the 90s or high 89s for this pick. High 80s. I said 89s. Riley wants Sean Marion. 88 overall. The Matrix in his prime, age 25. All right, that's a good pick. 3-point shots, pretty good. He's going to be high in dunk. 95. So we're starting off this team with Sean Marion. I like the display here where you all see who's getting selected. It even shows their profile picture on the left. Very nice touch. As you can see, as the years went by, they made the game better. And we'll see if this is a snake draft or not. What's interesting about the Rams in '93? By the way, Eli, it's your pick. Yeah, so it's not a snake. We just get 10th in the second round as well. And we got guys going. Supersonics pick. Well, the consensus pick was Chris Webber at your pick, but I mean, he was the best small forward available, so. All right, Eli, if you're there, let me know who you want. Connecticut Rams, that would have been interesting. History would have been different. As they won a Super Bowl in, I think, 99 or 2000. All right, Eli, I'm going through the players here, so just let me know who you want. We started off with Sean Marion. What's up, Adam? Adam will get the third pick here. You want Hardaway? Like Penny Hardaway? All right, Penny Hardaway. Penny Hardaway on the decline is 3-point shots not really there. Speed. Dunking still high. Just make sure Tim Hardaway is not here, and that's who you meant. Oh, I think you saw Penny Hardaway. What's up, Matt Simmons? You'll have the fourth pick here. So we're going to go with Penny Hardaway. And Adam, you're on the clock. So we got Sean Marion, Penny Hardaway. We need point guard, power forward, and center. This version's 2 years later. It's much better. LeBron went to Sacramento. We snoozed on a young LeBron. Some good guys going. Jason Terry, I don't know who Zappy is. Brad Miller. Devin George. Rashard Lewis. Brent Barry. Eddie Jones. Michael Finley. All right, and it's Adam's pick. This is who we got left. We still need a point guard. We still got Mighty Mouse, Damon Stoudemire left. Skip to Mylou, Rafer Alston. We have Penny Hardaway at shooting guard. Always put him at point guard, though, so I will go through these guys. A lot of good shooting guards left. Even Reggie. Piakowski's better in this game. Small forward, got Scottie Pipp, Abdul Rahim, Glenn Robinson, Juwan Howard, Latrell Sprewell. I don't know who C Power is. Tony Kukoc, Al Harrington, Joe Johnson. Here's your power forwards. Antoine Walker's still a star at 78 overall. St. Louis already had a stadium to play in until the dome opened later. Yeah, that makes sense. Want to have a stadium to play in if you're going to have a team somewhere. Adam wants Antoine Walker. All right. We got Matt Simmons on the clock. So far, 2 fantasy drafts and these basketball games and 2 playoff appearances.
I mean.
All right. You want them on?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we're already to the point where Eddie Curry's getting drafted. Center and small forward are the 2 positions. Wait, no. Let me think. We have Marion, Anthony Hardaway, and Antoine Walker. So we got the small forward. We got shooting. We need point guard and center. Rams fan base in Connecticut, but it's not as big as Patriots and Giants. Did they ever play there? All right, here's the point guards. Still got some vets. Terrell Brandon, Derek Fisher, Eric Snow, Andre Miller. Some of these guys, Tony Parker, Freddie Hoiberg, Jason Williams. You want Terrell Brandon? All right. All right, we got a small base today, so Riley, you're up again. Or you know what? Maybe I should add myself to make a pick. No, I'll do the last. I'll let you guys make the pick, and I'll do the last ones. We sure do need a center. You'd be a fan if the Rams came to Connecticut? I don't think it's going to happen. Let's look at the centers. Eldon Campbell, Derek Coleman, Kelvin Cato, Lorenzo Wright, Marcus Camby, Scott Pollard. I don't know who this guy is. Jahil White, Kevin Willis, Michael Olakandi, Mutombo, Scott Pollard. All right. I'm going with Riley's pick. Yeah, Adam, I probably would have went with him. Camby definitely stands out. But Eli's on the clock here. We got our starting lineup per se. I would say we're probably weakest at center with Scott Pollard. He's more of like a defensive, gritty type of center. Tempted to choose Mutombo. Yeah, Mutombo's got that name recognition. He's probably high in blocks, just probably really slow. All right, Eli, let me know who you want to pick. We got the whole starting lineup intact. These are the best players available at point guard. Shooting guard. Still got Reggie Miller left. Let's see what his 3 points at. 80 overall. And I think there's a shooting stat too. 79. Now Houston up there. So yeah, Eli, let me know who you want. So we got Stackhouse at small forward. Big scorer. Van Horn got some height. Daniel Marshall. Caron Butler. A young Caron Butler. Mo Pete. Quentin Richardson. Still got some names left. Vinny Baker. I mean, the whole starting lineup's drafted, so you can pick any position. Mutombo's still there. Cliff Robinson. Still 80 overall point guards left. Yeah, for sure Stackhouse. 3 points not as high as I would have thought. But his dunks in 89. Ron Butler 92 dunk. All right, Eli, who's it going to be? Keith Van Horn. All right. Give you a little height, versatility. You could put him at power forward too. And then it happened again. All right, Adam, it is your pick. Adam is on the clock. Van Horn underrated. Van Horn, he had a few good years in the NBA. I would say where he was drafted in the NBA draft, he probably underperformed as far as the length of his career, but he did have some decent years on the Nets. All right. The world's your oyster here, Adam. I have no idea what Van Horn's doing now. I was trying to think, did he even have a career after the Nets? I think he might have went to some other teams, but it wasn't very relevant. Adams taking Reggie Miller. Good pick. Get a sharpshooter off the bench or potentially someone you could start. Penny Hardaway is the shooting guard, but it's a declining Penny Hardaway. Oh, he played for the Bucks. Yeah, I kind of remember that now. I don't think he played poorly. I think he played all right, but the Bucks were just irrelevant at the time. All right, so let's see. Who do we got up next? I think Matt. Oh, what a time to be alive. My first NBA jersey was a Sean Kemp champion Supersonics jersey. All right, Matt, let me know who you want. Pretty much choose anything at this point. We do have a backup shooting guard. And not everything else. It's all right. You're just in time. So let me know who you want here. You could use a backup everything except shooting guard. Canada did have the Vancouver Grizzlies. I don't know what happened, but they lost them. PJ Brown versus Mutombo. Let me see. I'm going to go based off the speed. I know Mutombo's block's going to be high at 96, but is Mutombo going to be too slow to be usable? 49 speed and 33 stamina. I remember him getting tired easily on this. And then PJ Brown, 92 stamina, 71 speed. I would say based off of that, he's not a shot blocker, but PJ Brown's going to stay on the court and be more useful. Well, we got PJ Brown. All right, I think everyone got their second pick. So I think I'm just going to go through and make the rest of the picks. So we'll see how these guys perform in the season. And since you all got some good first round and second round picks, there'll be opportunity to be top GM, top scout pretty easily. Riley, you haven't got your second pick. I thought you picked. No, you got Scott Pollard. You had the first pick and you picked Scott Pollard. So we got a backup power forward. Mutombo's still there. I mean, I'll get him. Probably. Let me see. I like Juan Dixon. Mercer, Kendall Gills. Pretty good players there. We'll get Mutombo. He's got the name recognition. No Rick Fox, Danny Ferry, yeah.
Hello.
Thank you. Gonna try to round out the team and get in this game. Best player available should be a point guard. Marion was the first pick, so let me see if there's a guy that just has a high speed. Jock Vaughn, Tyronn Lue, both in the 90s. Got Mercer left. Got Kyle Korver. Let's see how this 3 points at. That's before he broke out. Not very high. Ulster tag. We already got Mutombo's backup. I mean, Ron Mercer would be pretty good. 85 speed, 86 dunk. None of these point guards are really sticking out at me, but I guess we could go with maybe Jock Vaughn just because of his speed. He was a backup on the Jazz. NBA The Show? I do not remember that. Eli wants to be drafted by Raptors or Timberwolves. You can always make it happen in a video game. Definitely full long name. Ron Mercer's left. Let's see, any of these. Boris Diaw. No, he wasn't good till later. I'm going to take Mercer here. He's the best player left. He has some usable stats. He's pretty fast. He could dunk. Not that we needed another shooting guard, but still need small forward. Yeah, small forward. Backup. 88 on the Raptors, like Marcus Robinson on the Chicago Bears. What's up, Patrick? Thanks for stopping in. We got almost a full team drafted here, and we're gonna get going. They want me to take Van Exel, and he's fast. Oh, he's even faster than Jock Vaughn. Where is he? Down the list? These small forwards, just none of them are really jumping out at me as very usable. You could always throw a shooting guard there. I don't know. Let's see, speed, dunk. I don't know. I'm really not feeling any of these guys. I think I'll just take Kendall Gill. We have a bunch of shooting guards, but I mean, Kendall Gill and Mercer could be small forwards easily. Man, Vince Carter, that's interesting. Getting his jersey retired. I don't know. He didn't end on good terms with the Raptors. Had a few pretty good years, and then he had some good years with the Nets, but they really weren't too successful when he was there. They were more successful before he was there, which was surprising, but that's is what it is. All right, here's the Sonics. Sean Marion, Penny Hardaway, Antoine Walker, Terrell Brandon, Scott Pollard, Keith Van Horn, Reggie Miller, PJ Brown, Mutombo, Jack Vaughn, Ron Mercer, Kendall Gill. I think it's overall a pretty good team. And I'm going to save. And let's see, front office. Pretty much in place like we drafted it. Hopefully Scott Pollard has good stamina because, and he does, 77, not too bad. Not like Mutombo. We're violating the cost limit. Oh, okay, so maybe salary cap does matter in this version. What does that mean? I have to trade or sign or release players? Negative 11 cap limit. Sean Marion's big salary. I'm not getting rid of the best player on the team. So what does it want me to do? I can't start the season unless I get rid of that negative 11. Well, I guess I could just release Mercer and just start the season with 11, right? So I'll see this. I don't think I had to deal with in 2003. Let me try to start the season again. Yeah, they're not letting me start, so I guess I'll just get Scott Pollard's a lot for. I don't know. We'll see what happens when I release Mercer. Okay, so now I should be able to start. We'll see if they let me start with 11. Okay, now I need 12 players. So it looks like we're signing a free agent. And I only have 3 available. So we're just going to be taking some bums here. There's a couple guys with 3. So I guess you do have to look at the cap, what makes it more interesting for a draft. So we know that in the future. A lot of point guards with a 3. Oh well, this player's not going to be relevant, so just take the best 3 available. Sanchez. Which I don't know if that's a real player or not. What's up, Kareem? And we're playing the Clippers. Get that team up there. So if this team does make the finals, I'll do it in 2 parts, but I'm going to do the same on this video. We'll see how this team plays. The funny thing is, I remember the NBA Inside Drive 2004 season that I played through. I did have Mutombo and Reggie Miller on the team. Looks like overall we are better than the Clippers, not defensively. So there's definitely going to be teams better than that 70 overall. So we'll see what happens. So get ready to welcome the starting lineups for your Seattle Supersonics. It's a unique lineup. Some veterans. Very veteran-based team. Riley, Mutombo's not going to be the center because you drafted Scott Pollard as the starting center. And he just has more endurance, and he's rated better.
The Sonics will kick their season off tonight. What are your pregame feelings about this one, MJ?
We can't get deep tonight.
Maybe he'll get some minutes on the court. I mean, out of the starting lineup, he does have the lowest endurance.
Let's turn our attention to the floor now for player introductions.
The Seattle Sonics would like to welcome you to tonight's game. Please be advised of new rules and follow all stadium regulations.
Oh, we missed the starting lineup. I hit A because I thought I needed to skip it through that screen, but we're going to get into the game and have at it. Usually I like to let the game do its starting lineup, and then we're changing this view. I don't play on this view. Guess it's high slash. Or broadcast. We'll see.
Phoenix rising. Went for the shooter, not the ball there. He goes to the line for 2. He takes advantage from the line.
So this game is more polished than 2002. You'll see the pace is way better. 2002 is kind of more of a frantic pace.
Misses both. Easy points down the drain. Pull-up jumper.
Open jumper. The Matrix.
Brings it up.
Broadcast view's looking good to me.
Will it go? Boom! Down it goes.
2002 had a gorgeous menu screen.
Banana.
Yeah, really?
Banana. I love banana.
You want a banana?
Yeah. Yeah.
Rise to the rack. Put it on the board. He'll get a shot at a 3-point play. As he
Marion was a good free throw shooter.
It's that play all over again. The free throw is up and in.
So far, a star player is Showing off what he could do.
Shoots from 12. Doesn't
Pollard,
go.
he's got that eye for injury.
Cannot force the shot. You got to find the open guy. Two guys on you, somebody's open.
He'll shoot. Antoine Walker puts up 2 more on the board. He's walking the walk, and I guarantee he'll be
Hot shooting.
Powers to the hole and drains it.
He just made the defense look like a bunch of tall, slow chumps. That was a
Seattle
terrific
Supersonics. Terrell Brandon looking good in the jersey. Matrix just got that speed to go around him. Hopefully Ivy doesn't turn the game off again. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on her. And I did save the draft. So that's the new protocol after that experience.
Outside it comes.
Called the shooting foul in the pump fake.
Line up for 2 here. Drains it.
Just want to make sure I am playing on All-Star. Just so much, yeah, I am. So much different of a start than the 2002 game. It almost feels like I shouldn't be playing this well, but this is the one I spent the most time with.
Rebounds now for the Sonics.
So pass, and as you can see, the players are not moving crazy fast. The passes you can make through when someone's open, because there's a lot of like intercepted passes in that game.
Ball near midcourt. Fires a missile inside. Whips it from the holster and fires. No good.
Penny Hardaway, little lane.
Lays it up. Dead solid perfect. He'll try for the 3-point play.
It will be a little bit off the heel, rattles it home.
Up into the front court center.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen me play this before, this is the game I say is my favorite
Knocked away.
retro sports simulation game
Middle jam, baby.
Coaches love to see
of all time, and of course, the era.
coaches preach aggressive defense, and it usually leads to
You know, if you can actually run full court offense, the pace is good.
Pass
Not
intercepted.
full court, half court offense. Like if I give it to Merritt, you'll see the guy's actually running in play sequence, throwing shoot screens, calling for passes.
2 minutes remaining.
Iverson taking me to the hole.
Quick, he can break a shadow's ankle. That makes it a 10. He loses it.
Getting a little sloppy.
In the paint, lays it up. Nifty move there to get to the hoop and finish by AI.
Hey, you lay it up, you lay it in. The crowd may not love it, but it's still 2 points.
Pass to Antoine. Free ball.
Call for a screen. That's not a Terrell Brandon screen. There we go.
Jabbed away. Clippers fill the
Offense falling asleep. Oh, Carmelo.
I love a great dunk just as much as the next one, but even more important is the way he took it strong to the hole and finished what he started.
ball fleeced by the defense. He throws it right.
Oh no, I started talking about the plays, trying to run plays, and now I'm just playing like trash.
Hooks. Off.
But that's maybe not the best shot he can take in that situation. Give the defense credit. Good job crowding him inside. When you're crowded, you got to find your open guy.
So Seattle coming back soon? Not that I know of. 2004, 2005.
Bringing it in sideline right. Floats it.
Sports gaming apocalypse. How many games were canned that year? The beginning of it. Yeah, that's very true.
He is so hot.
That's when a lot of the competition went out the window.
Back it up and take it home. That makes it a
Little Penny. I don't think so.
Didi.
Didi?
I want banana.
Firing a 3.
I want banana.
All right, we're gonna get you that banana.
Oh yeah!
All right, give me 1 second. I'll be back in. Reggie, he hasn't been in the game yet. Go. Downstairs. All right, Ivy's happy she's got her banana.
Unleashes a shot. Missed the shot. The short rebound.
Well, Brandon's just not going to outrun Iverson. That's the problem with that matchup.
Rome's right side. Throws a bomb.
Drains the 3, though.
Let's see it again. Dribbles up the center.
I guess there is like a elementary shooting meter in this, which I never really pay attention to, but it's there. Marion, good first quarter, 25 points. What's up, James Bond? Frazier.
Shot from the length of the
Oh, I don't necessarily remember that episode. I have watched a little bit of Frasier, but not enough to remember certain episodes. Let's see if they have made some subs.
The Sonics control the ball.
Although they're not making many subs here.
Rome's right side. Takes the shot.
So maybe I'm shooting 92%. So obviously it's not as hard to shoot in this version. But like I say with any sports game, you'd rather have a more offensive game than a game where you can barely even score.
Watching him take off for that alley-oop.
Sight set on the hoop. He drives the lane. Right on. He'll take one free throw for the three-point play.
Triple whammy for Walker. He picked
I
up
think
the
I
triple.
might make some of my own subs in a minute here.
On the money.
Sports Brains comfortably stuck in 1998. Hey, that's what this channel's for, you know. For those who love sports in the past and like it where they liked it, and then, you know, it changes into something else.
All over the rebound.
That's where I'm at. You know, certain sports lasted longer. Like I always watched football, baseball,
To
and
the corner.
basketball.
Fires it.
Van Horn just hitting everything.
Tray.
And I will say with baseball is the first one like I just stopped watching and caring as much about. Thank you.
Out of his hand.
Probably like 2009, 2010.
Left hand dribble. Over to the left. Releases it. Slapped him. And a foul was called.
A player should always
And but NBA and NFL pretty much walked solid through. That's going to be a miss. 2019. What's up, Metal Face? World Baseball Classic? I have not. Maybe someone else in the chat has.
He hit one of two free throws. He's got 12 points.
This guy's wide open. Pass him the ball.
Fired. No questions asked.
Alright, I'm going to make my own sub since the game's not really putting in the bench players. They're not really tired. see. Who do we want to see? Probably some Reggie. They did put Jock Vaughn in the game. And the people want to see Mutombo.
From the field.
What's up, Filippo?
On the wing. Pass to Antoine.
Jock Vaughn.
Seattle up by 18.
If sports isn't 4-3. Fuzzy quality, I'm suspicious.
Drops it low. Ascends. Score that baby.
That's just a terrific shooting percentage.
Sonics are putting in work.
He needs to start harassing a man when he's shooting the ball like that.
Elevates for three.
Okay, I just wanted to see if I was going to miss a bad shot, which I did. I just feel like everything's been going in. But they're higher quality shots for the most part.
Sideline left. Fires. Rattles off. Miles snags.
Come on, get that.
Offers up a J. Pushes it ahead.
Reggie's in.
About 2.5 minutes left here in the second period. The Sonics lead by 16. Turnaround Hopper.
Good look in the post. Van Orn can shoot over most small forwards.
Near the center.
About 6'10".
From 12. Missed. Mutombo grabs the rebound.
Yeah, NBA Inside Drive 2002. That was also like the first one to add the icons next to the players. And then, you know, Live did end up copying that. Oh, man, that was a bad shot.
The shot goes off the side of the backboard, not the desired location. Sideline left. Discharges a shot.
Vince Carter never gets tired in NBA Tonight 2002. He recovers on the court. Don't even need to bench. That's nice when you don't need to bench your star player.
70+% shooter from the line. Not bad.
Yeah, Mutombo probably was Iverson's
At the line, he'll reload.
best teammate, who at least had stardom at one point.
Sinks both of them.
But I have to say, the role players on that 76ers team really fulfilled their role well and let Iverson just facilitate everything offensively.
Roams right
Because Aaron
side.
McKee can, you know, put up some double digits. Eric Snow even.
Roams left side.
He had like, what's his name? Tyrone.
Still 12-footer. Good.
Why am I forgetting his last name?
Happens so often, but it's never
Tyrone Hill.
enough. They force the turnover and it starts the offensive.
Then you had Theo Ratliff
That's good
block some
basketball
shots.
both ends of the court.
That was before Mutombo, of course.
Powers up. Underneath.
Miller,
That's bad defense. He walked
so
right
not as strong as the second quarter here.
1 minute remaining here in the second. Seattle up by 16. Shoots from about 8 feet. Zilch. Rebound grab. Baseball toss downtown.
Reggie.
Goes to the left.
Reggie's getting in on the offensive action.
Just lay it up, collect your 2 points, and get back to the lead.
Purloin shovels it out ahead. A whistle. That's his first. Brought inbound, sideline right.
The Seattle Supersonics. I thought people would like to see the Supersonics have a team.
They need to get it going right now. They're going to be stuck. They're going to be
I was watching the demo
here tonight.
The Sonics lead by 20.
of the NBA Inside Drive when I was setting up the stream, and I saw Supersonics, and I was like, oh yeah, that's who we need to use.
Fire.
Miller coming in hot.
Out to midcourt.
Yeah, I wanted to see more Stackhouse Iverson together, but it just seemed like
Pass to Antoine.
they weren't gonna put them together.
Get me some video on that.
And Larry Hughes, same thing. He kind of filled that Stackhouse role, could score at times. But Stackhouse's best years were on the Pistons. Bears making moves.
The Sonics hold
All right, we got a sizable lead here versus this LA Clippers team. Make some subs, put the Matrix back in. Reggie's hot, but who's our point guard again? Put Penny Hardaway at point guard. PJ Brown hasn't saw the court yet. He could hold down center. Oh, Terrell Brandon. We'll go with that.
I believe Akemi Takei has a halftime
Pro Bowl
report.
caliber.
Akemi?
My NFL knowledge these days is very limited. Oh, Penny, come on. Well, they actually have Iverson and Ratliff on this team.
Akemi Takei. In deep. Turnaround jumper. He is in double figures tonight.
Carmelo Anthony, some hot shooting.
At the 50. Stops and pops the
PJ Brown and one. In my opinion, should that shot have went in with that defense? Probably not, but
misses. The rebound nab.
not the easiest free throw shooting meter, but way better than the Dreamcast triggers on 2K, so not going to complain about that.
Get inside, lay it in easy.
A fall away. I think he hurt the rim. Feeds the corner. A throw.
J. Brown, it might be a little out of his range.
That one registered mail. There was no doubt that was going to go to its intended target.
Top of the arc. Flings it. That's good for two. He's 2 of 2 from the field.
Mutombo hasn't got a foul yet. Well, he hasn't been on the court that much. Double teaming him.
To Penny. He heaves it up. Fails to hit. Ratliff now has 5
I
rebounds.
think Penny Hardaway's 3-point was pretty low when I looked it up.
Outside. Big Spanish. Long rebound. He'll guide it up. Marion Walker.
Oh, Marion.
Double figures tonight. Right hand drum knocked away.
That's 5 steals tonight for the Sonics.
I haven't lost the skill in this game.
Long toss for 3.
Get out of here.
The most physical part of this game.
PJ Brown running the floor. That's why we chose him for his speed. We ended up getting Mutombo anyways.
Now in the 3rd period, Seattle.
Pretty
up
good
by
speed for
25.
power forward. PJ Brown, always a guy, looks in shape.
Now you see it. Now you
Antoine
They go the
Walker.
distance hard.
Antoine Walker, a guy not known for his speed,
Walker is having a great night from the field.
but younger in his career he had some.
The two-step recipe for big points.
Early in his career, I should say.
Fires from 10 feet. No good.
The Sonics are simply dominating the boards on the defensive end. You've got to prevent those easy putbacks on that end.
12-foot runner. I feel the pain the rim is in.
He had the shot.
Forced one up with Reggie.
Next time.
Sends it ahead. Kick out.
Oh, behind the back, Iverson.
Cross court. Fires from 7 feet out. A slap on the wrist.
I guarantee you he thinks he should have made that bucket. But you can't fault a guy for getting to the line.
Team's well balanced. I like this team. We saw the 70 overall when it started, so I don't know if that's going to be good enough in the sim or not, but as far as how the team meshes on the court, I like it. Just leaving Marion wide open.
Foul call. His first foul.
Should have just took that shot.
2 minutes remaining.
15-footer away. That one's
J.
off.
Brown can't bank it in.
Pass over to AI. Takes a shot. Brick City. Tap back. No.
Nothing.
Rebound, Los Angeles. For the three. Misses.
Reggie. Whoa, you're getting wild.
He'll cock the
Miller for three.
Not only are they
Shoot a
not
three
falling
with
off
the
the
Matumbo.
guys on the bench, it seems like they're actually getting a boost. Nice team effort.
underneath.
Nothing. Brown scoops the rebound.
There's no excuse for missed layups at this level.
Oh, Reggie. Yeah, in 2002, there were a lot of blocked layups, dunks, and missed dunks. Where that doesn't happen in this version.
Third period. Seattle up by 29.
It's a good time for some subs. Get Kendall Gill some minutes. Get the starting point guard back in there. Matumbo for a little bit. Whoa.
And hit.
Second team foul. One free throw warning.
Hits the freebie. The crowded shot. Missed the shorty. Discovered.
He's really getting after the basketball tonight.
Hooks. No good.
You know, guys, he just
Reggie.
used his head that time. The nose wants
Oh,
to go
Reggie,
down,
hot.
but the brain just
They shouldn't take him out.
You're double teamed. Pass the rock, please.
Good draft pick.
A shot. Boing.
Penny ripping down boards at 6'7".
Just beyond mid.
Oh, spins. Throws it a matrix. Good passing.
Running, raging right-hander.
Hey, good work that time.
Game is just smooth.
Through the bodies and coming up for the air and the dunk.
Besides for Iverson, I mean, it's like they're built like a 76ers team. It's like, who do they got that's going to do anything?
And he makes penetrating.
Whereas this team has multiple guys who can score.
He is creative with the body down low like that.
Foul on the floor. Their third team foul.
That's his
Passed
third
in.
personal.
Passes into the lane. Sends it past the top of the key.
Brandon? No.
The ball goes over the top of the backboard and possession will change hands.
This Clippers team has no chance to come back.
Three. Off
This one's in the books. We're going to get a win here, even though there's a quarter left to go. And give these guys... All they got is Iverson, really.
final quarter.
And he hasn't been super aggressive.
He brings it up the court. Up the center. Slings it inside. Turnaround Jay. Misses the target.
I'd love to tell you it was good.
Kendall Gill actually played on the Supersonics.
Right there, you see what a good guard could
He's
do.
part of a good NBA Jam TE arcade version where it's Sean Kemp, Kendall Gill, and I believe Detlef Schrempf or Peyton. I'm not sure. I'm forgetting now because Peyton's definitely on the console versions. I think it's Gill instead of Peyton, but Gill's like overall good at everything pretty much. And then there's a version with him on the Hornets. He helps out either way. He's like solid at everything.
Gill yanks down the rebound. Lays it up. Down the hand. He'll go to the charity.
When Kendall Gill even played on the Bulls, that's kind of how he was. Just he could do a little bit of everything. He had good height, athleticism.
He cashes it in.
I wonder what his highest point per game total was.
Bring it up. Out
So
wide.
Brandon's just way smaller than Penny Hardaway at the point guard position.
Cocks and fires. Rims off. Matumbo with a rebound. Lets one go.
Marion,
Right down the
89%.
modified.
He was always high in field goal percentage because he could get to the rim easy. He would take good shots. But 89% might be a little high.
Fires off a Jimmy. from the field. Out
There you go.
left. Fall away, Jay.
Nope.
Yikes. Grasps. He puts it on the floor.
GG is right.
Slings it left.
This team just did not draft. Oh, they have Carmelo Anthony. He did have a dunk earlier, but I don't know. He hasn't been doing nothing.
Shot. Ball taken down. Passes up court. Lost the ball. Hide the women and children.
Marion,
He gets the basket.
good pick. He plays well.
To the line for one.
Get to the rim. He's got the speed.
After committing a foul and letting the guy score, that's a one-way ticket to the doghouse.
The free throw's good. Fires outside. Retrograded. Out of bounds. Possession, Los Angeles. They bring the ball.
21.8. That was higher than I would have guessed. I would have thought it would have been in the 18 or 19 point range.
It's up.
So that's probably the highest
Knuckleball down court.
that he's flirted with being like an all-star type player. Like, he definitely had the talent.
About 2.5 minutes left. The Rock is up for grabs.
He hit the floor hard going for that
I'll make one last substitution before this game's over. Get Jack Vaughn in there. Van Horn hasn't been in much. Scott Pollard. PJ Brown. Yeah, we're really just putting in the garbage time crew.
Nothing more is ever.
It's
How can you see?
navigate through traffic like that.
Thanks for that, Filippo, by the way.
That's old school right there. See, there's nothing fancy about it. No showboat, dancing, just 2 points.
Hey, Mom.
Out
Thank
left.
you.
8-footer and score.
And one.
And he's fouled. Can he make the three-point play?
Don't. There.
Sinks the free throw.
That's you. Shit.
With the ball on the point.
No. No.
You're messing with the wires.
No.
All right, you want to sit there?
That was gorgeous. Spread that we can't even calculate. Fires it cross court.
Vaughn. Finds an open Van Horn.
Can't hit the long.
See, that's what we should get called a miss.
Swings it over to the left wing. Cross court. Fires it past the top of the key. Long jumper.
Hits it anyways. If he needs that. Probably gonna sleep in the car. Or go pick up my other daughter.
A cast from 15. Brings it.
Kendall Gill still making his presence felt.
You can fool around and guess you're through it, or play it out hard and try and learn some things. The choice is always yours.
Shot in traffic. Nothing doing. Fine. Non-shooting foul. His fourth foul.
Probably been shooting if I didn't pass it off.
Ball passed in. Outside. Powers to the
On, using his speed to get there.
Inside drive or Kevin.
What is it like to be a dad? Well, it's rewarding, it's fun, but also your time to do your own stuff is very limited.
He's lost his
Another one?
off on all these
What about an orange?
player number 6 clears the glass. Left hand dribble. Lays it up. Scores. The lead now is 37.
TJ Brown's not going to dribble around anybody.
Swings it right.
It's all about Jock Vaughn and his 92 speed or whatever he has.
Takes the shot.
All right, we're going to get this sim started in a second here.
He misses.
Another miss. Oh, man, that's
Just
just
gonna
terrible shooting tonight.
drain the clock.
30% range right now.
Out wide, left side. Turnaround jump shot. Mark it up.
Van Horn got 2 more in. Let's see who the player of the game is.
That gets you nothing. And that's the ball game.
At one point, this was a close game. Marion was the leading scorer, and that accomplished two things.
Probably Sean Marion.
Defensive game plan, which in turn led to
Yeah,
his team.
24 points, 3 assists, 7 rebounds, 2 steals.
Knowing he was named tonight, this is Kevin Calabro. Thanks for watching one team kick another team all up and down the court with it. Joining
Very good start to the season. All right, I'm going to start this sim. Playing the Clippers again? That's interesting. They played the Clippers twice. All right, start the sim, and I'll be right back as we go through it. Hopefully, it doesn't ask about trades and stuff, but I'm sure it will. Day to day, I'll be right back, and then I'll continue this. Michael Sweetney for Van Horn. No, thank you. A lot of L's on the board. Gill injured. Like stop this sim or something. Hit the wrong button. Sim pace is a little bit slower. Oh, it even shows the record there, 6 and 8. Winning record. Went on a winning streak. 10 and 10. If they hover around 500, then maybe they could get into the playoffs. Like I said, the team was only overall 70. So I'd say they're doing all right considering. No. These trade offers are horrible. Ivy would choose whoever that I recommended. This is a team. Oh no. Marion out 8 days. That could cost us the playoffs. Here the losses come. Chris Jeffries for Mutombo. No thanks. Wonder why they slowed down the sim pace. I mean, it's better for this. Not playing the All-Star game. Losing record. Marion being out 8 days, I think, hurt big time. No, we don't want Boris Dio. A lot of injuries. Couple wins. Sonics. Walker's injured. Fair trade system in NBA Tonight 2002. Check the squad. What about them? Oh man, this got a huge losing streak. Marion just keeps getting injured. This team is not gonna make the playoffs unless they win the rest of the games. Maybe they'll have a shot. No, couple losses, and they hovered around 500 until 2020 in that 8-day injury. Just got 2 players injured. $34-48 losing record. See where they ended up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not actually 9th place, but not really too close to the 8th seed. They were hovering around the playoff 500 for a while, but it just fell off the handle there. Injury bug, yeah. I mean, I'm not too surprised. We did have the 10th pick. Some of the picks were overall rated lower. They didn't have the defense. So this team just didn't make the playoffs. We'll take a look at their stats real quick, and then I have to figure out who was the top GM and scout for this team that just didn't make it. Marion was the best player on the team. Antoine Walker, 16.3 points per game. He was drafted, I believe, by Adam. He was maybe like the 4th pick. So he probably did better than anyone expected. 2nd on the team in points. 3-point percentage is pretty bad on the team overall. Steals, assists, Terrell Brandon up there. Walker, 3rd on the team. Mutombo was solid. I don't think Mutombo did a whole lot. He just couldn't get on the court much. 2.6 points per game. Couldn't last that long out there. 0.8 blocks. Next, all right, that'll be good, Patrick. We'll be doing more of these. So yeah, I mean, Antoine Walker being their 2nd. Adam's definitely going to be up there for GM scout. I mean, Marion was the 1st pick. He's the best player on the team, but he did have the injury bug, so no one else really was a standout besides those 2 guys. Need some milk, always getting injured. Yeah. Need something. Alright, well that's going to do it for this team, this stream. Thanks for tuning in and picking the team with me. And then we'll be back next time with, you know, a top GM and scout and draft another team. Top GM will get first pick as long as they show up within the first 5 minutes, and top scout will be second. I don't think Marion was a bad pick. He just was injured a lot. Maybe were some overall guys that were better for the sim, but I was having fun using them in the game. All right, take care, everyone. Thanks for watching.